I was home ultra.
Abby, it's like some of us, we had to sleep. Deon, how was Christmas?
Christmas was good. It was slow initially, but it eventually picked up towards the end of the day. Yeah, so it was good. I can't give you a lot of details, but yeah, it was good.
No, actually, spare us the details. Spare us the
Exactly.
details.
Nobody needs to hear.
No,
Nobody needs to hear.
We just need to know you had a good time.
Oh yes, I did. Thankfully.
Okay, lucky you. Well, some of us spent our Christmas at home like Ope did, so you are one of the few lucky ones.
We try our best. We try our best, and we're grateful at the end of the day.
You can't complain. All right, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 of them. You heard their voices already. They are seated, and right about now it is time for Sports Hangout.
Hello, sports enthusiasts. Welcome to Sports Hangout on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Your new Monday night destination from 8:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Join the team as we take you through the latest sports action, expect insight and fan debates. It's the perfect way to kick off your week with sports talk and fun. Don't miss out. Tune in every Monday, 8:30 to 9 p.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It's Sports Hangout. Don't miss it.
Yes, good evening, Lagos. Good evening, Nigeria, and everywhere you're listening to us right now. Is that time of the day where you hear the voice of the Sports Hangout crew, and we are here to tell you that a whole lot has been happening in the world of sports. And we talked about how we spent our Christmas, and I hope you did spend your Christmas very well. But before we go into so much details about what is happening in the world of sport, I am here to tell you that this show is proudly sponsored by Betano. And here is what Betano is telling you, because we are in the season of AFCON and we are in the season of making money. Betano is telling you that anywhere you are in the part of the world, either in the traffic, in your office, at home, chilling with your guys at the bar, or you are even at the stadium watching the match, Betano is telling you that don't just, be a viewer of the match. Make sure you are participating. They are telling you that apart from the 11th man on the field of play, you can be the 12th man on the field of play. And what they are telling you is that you should join Betano and, grab your bonus. Go on and register now so that you will be the 12th man on the field of play. What they are saying is rush down to betano.com and start, spinning those reels and start, playing. Make sure you are 18 years and above. Don't sleep on this. The AFCON is going on, and Nigeria won their last match against Tunisia. Hope you are the 12th man on the field of play by playing on Betano, so that you will also be a winner, not just Nigeria winning. That is being said, there are also so many games being played right now. Not quite long, South Africa won their match and they have qualified to the round of 16. Morocco is playing also. They've scored 2 goals. And also, you can go there. There are so many odds for you to play on and start winning. That's it, by the way. But I'm not the only one here. I have Deon with me. Deon, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm good. I don't know if I can match your energy levels, but yeah, I'm good. It's the festive season, so we're festive. There's a lot of football. There's a lot of stuff to watch on TV, and yeah, also a lot of places to put your money in, like you just said.
All right, all right. Gideon, so many things have been happening in AFCON. Just, with the two group games that are finished, some have already qualified, some are already playing their last group game. What did you make of the AFCON so far?
It's been exciting, really. Even though at this stage of the AFCON, unlike the previous edition, I think before the Morocco game, it was, I think, about 56 goals were already scored so far. A lot of goals have come in. Unlike last edition, where 60 plus goals were had already been scored at this point. So maybe not as many goals, but still, it doesn't mean that the excitement hasn't been through the roof. We've been seeing a lot in terms of, fanfare, in terms of the cultural impact of the AFCON. And away from all that, even on the action on the field of play, it has been nothing short of exciting, entertaining. We've seen upsets. We've seen, first wins for the likes of, Mozambique, who had a shock victory against Gabon, their very first at the AFCON. Sudan had their first victory in over 12 years yesterday against Equatorial Guinea. Our Super Eagles, very own, before their game tomorrow, have already booked their place in the round of 16 with a game to spare. And we had the likes of Algeria, who also through to the round of 16, Egypt, and with the way Morocco are currently, doing battle against Zambia right now, it looks like Morocco would definitely be the next to qualify, because it's not even halftime in that game, but Morocco are in full control, 2-0. Brahim Diaz has made it 3 out of 3. And it just, like I said, there's a lot of excitement at this AFCON. And really, if you're missing it, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to start being part of the action that is happening at Morocco.
Yeah, being part of the action, like I do said earlier, before we started going into details, make sure you are the 12th man on the field of play. And by doing this, you have to rush down to betano.ng and start playing. A whole lot of game for you to stake on. Make sure you are winning while you are watching. Don't just watch. Make sure you are part of the people winning on Betano, because Betano is like a Father Christmas now. They are doing a whole lot for their fans, and this is part of it. They are saying, aside from the 11th man on the field of play, be the 12th man on the field of play by winning. What you just have to do is go on the Betano website or download the app on your Android or your iOS and start winning. Make sure you are the 12th man on the field of play. And don't forget, this is for 18 years and above. And make sure you are staking responsibly. Aside from that, Dion, so many games. 2 games are being played today. Tomorrow, Nigeria will play their last group game. Although they've qualified, they'll be playing Uganda.
Yeah.
What do you think Eric Shell should do? Should he rest some players in tomorrow's game, or he should go with the usual guys?
I expect him to rest, the players, really. And, the way the Super Eagles have booked their place in the knockout stages. Yeah, we expected them to do that, but they've done that comfortably. Eric Chell looks like, he has a good grip on things, from the tactical changes from the game against Tanzania, to the changes he implemented against Tunisia. And even though, Nigeria, the Super Eagles made it difficult for themselves to win that game against the Carthage Eagles, they were still able to do it 3-2. At that time, that was one of the highest scoring games in the AFCON, and, was truly exciting. And I'm expecting him to, rotate the squad. There are a lot of players that haven't, gone on the field of play, that haven't even tasted any bit of football, that were included in the squad. You have the likes of Cyril Dessers, who hasn't done anything yet. Paul Onuachu too, who's been used as a sub. He came on against Tanzania. He hasn't gotten any minutes. I think those players probably should get the nod to start. Rest our key figures like Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman and the likes. Bring in reinforcements too in midfield. You have the likes of Dele Bashiru, and the names go on and on. Give those players, a run at it, like what Egypt did today. Egypt fielded a completely changed squad in their final game because they had already qualified with 2 games to spare. And I think that game finished goalless, because the last time when I was keeping tabs on it, it was towards the end of the game, and Egypt failed to find the back of the net. But the manager rotated the squad heavily to rest the key figures ahead of the knockout stages, and that is what I expect Eric Chell to do, ahead of our final game against Uganda tomorrow.
Yes, I'm
Final
talking
group game.
about Eric Chell rotating the squad and getting the final, getting some bit of other players tomorrow. Make sure that you are not left out in this winning. Like I said, when the ball shakes the nets, that's not just a goal, is the 12th man player in the attack mode. That's what Betano is telling you. Don't just leave it for Nigeria tomorrow. If you have not started doing anything on Betano, now is the right time for you to start doing that. Like Betano have said that it's not that just the ball will shake in the net. Make sure you're doing something. Make sure you are a participant on Betano. Make sure you are the 12th man player in that place. And what they are saying is what are you waiting for? Don't let it be just about the 11th player just having fun. Make sure you're having fun and make sure you're also winning. Visit betano.ng and join the fun. Make sure you register now, grab your bonus, join the ranks of the 12th player. That is what Betano is telling you, because when we play together, the game changes. They are telling you that don't just enjoy the game, make sure you are winning also. So rush down to betano.ng and start winning.
All across Nigeria, one truth prevails. Football is not just played on the pitch. Arguments fly, tensions shift like defenders on the pitch. And when the ball finally enters the net, that is the 12th player full attack mode. 11 players play on the pitch, but we, the fans, play from anywhere. With Betano, fans don't just watch the match, we influence the game. Register now and join the 12th player. Betano, not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly. Whether your team still dey inside or don comot, one thing no dey change. Football still dey ginger us. The debate, the rivalry, the unpredictable goals wey fit land anytime. Betano dey front row for all of them. Every match, every shocker, every chance to play your part as the 12th player. The competition continues, and so does your game. Keep the passion going on Betano. Not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly.
Yes, bet responsibly. Quickly, there are so many games ongoing on Betano website. They are saying that, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Don't just leave it to the 11 player on the field of play. Be the 12th man. Don't just shout. Don't just scream without winning. Betano is saying that you should win wherever you are listening to us, in the traffic, at the bar, hanging out with friends, even at the stadium, watching right here in Morocco. Be the 12th man on the field of play. Quickly, there are so many odds for you to stake on, also on betano.ng. Aside from the African Cup of Nations, there are also other games, the leagues are on. AS Roma to play Genoa FC. They are saying the odds are quite interesting. For Roma to win is a 1.62, and for Genoa to win is 6.70, and for a draw right there, they are saying is 3.80. Also, we know that Zambia are playing Morocco right now, and Morocco are winning. They are saying for Morocco to win is 1.78 and is over 3.5. Also, for Zambia to win this is under 3.5, 2.02. What are you waiting for? For also, there's a game right there, Comoros versus Mali. Is still 0-0 and 43 minutes of play, and they are saying for Comoros to win is 7.40, and for Mali to win is 1.90. For a draw right there, they are saying is a 2.50. What are you waiting for? The odds are quite high, and it's everything for you to stake on. Make sure you are the 12th man on the field of play. Don't just listen, don't just watch, don't just hang around with friends watching the game. Make sure you are also winning. As you they watch, make sure that there's money in your pocket, because Betano has made this possible. Be the 12th man on the field of play. Rush down to betano.ng right now and start, staking. The odds are high for you to win big. Make sure you are winning while watching. Aside from that quick one, Dion, aside from the AFCON, something happened during the course of the week. The Global Sport Award happened, and it's bustling. A whole lot is happening right there. And to my surprise, Paul Pogba was given the best comeback. Quick one, we want to go on this quick break. Okay, Paul Pogba was awarded the best comeback of the year 2025 trophy of the Globe Soccer Award. And he said something. He said, Cristiano, you are here. You have inspired us all as a football player. You did this for the next generation. Thank you, Cristiano Ronaldo. For me, I think it's a good one, but a comeback award. What do you think about this? It sounds funny, but
there were several award categories, I think, that would sound amusing to the year if you listen. Pogba's own with the comeback of the year. Cristiano Ronaldo was also given an award. I think Middle Eastern athlete of the year. And if you think about it, it kind of sounds like a popularity contest where they were just giving certain people awards. But at the end of the day, it's what it is. But if we focus on better awards, you had the likes of PSG who won the club of the year.
They
You had,
swept everything.
I'm telling you, the manager of the year made the list. Heavily dominated
Best
the list for the
midfielder,
top 11.
Margin player of the year, best coach, best president, best sporting director, and all of that.
So yeah, I think it was a good time, and a lot of players, were present at the event. So yeah, it was a good one, I guess. But our attention has been on the AFCON. So pardon me if I don't sound so interested about what happened at the Globe Soccer Awards. I just thought some of the, some of the awards, some of the categories were just a little bit. I'm trying not to use a word that sounds overly critical, but yeah, like I said, it just felt like a popularity contest. But it's football. At the end of the day, you enjoy the good parts, and also the parts that you don't like, you live with it.
All right. We also know that late Diogo Jota was given an award received by his parents and all of that. A good one, a good gesture for me.
Yeah,
I
good
think.
gesture,
Yeah. So aside from that, let's quickly run down. Ruben Amorim, was talking today, and I think it was a presser. Yeah, he said, we are going to become a better team. We are not going to play all the time with the three defenders. This come about when, during the last match, he played with four defenders,
Yeah, he
and
did.
everybody was
Very surprised.
And he said he was reflecting on his decision to change his system to a back four, and he believed it's a sign that he now has a better team to change his philosophy. So my question is, he has been clear. For me, this shouldn't be a question. He has been clear that if there is going to be a change, it's going to be on his own terms. And for me, I think it's a smart move. If it's going to be on his own terms, it's going to be, people have been criticizing him that change your philosophy. Why are you impending your philosophy on the players and all of that? See, the manager have come, and he needs to look around the team, what works for him. He needs to make sure that, okay, this is at the player, they are ready to play for me. And then, if this philosophy is not working, let me change to another one. So for me, I think it's a smart move. I don't know if you share the same sentiment with me.
I'm just laughing about the whole Ruben Amorim ordeal. First, this whole thing started ahead of his press conference for the Newcastle game that was on Boxing Day a couple of days ago, and where there was heavy talk about him potentially adapting, because one of the tenets of a proper manager is your ability to adapt. Having players in the squad, knowing what they can do, and creating a system that utilizes their best abilities to the best possible way that you can do it. And always his insistence on playing three at the back could have easily led to him being sacked, because when the team were not playing so well. But that was the first match against Newcastle where he played four at the back, and it worked very well up until he had to take Casemiro off in the second half, brought in Leniero, switched back to a back three, and everything became messy, where Newcastle could have actually gotten an equalizer, but United were able to win that one. So he made certain statements that you can see that he has finally bowed to pressure. It could be internal pressure from the hierarchy, but also it could be pressure from concerned sources about how United have been playing, with his insistence on playing the back three, where he clearly did not have enough assets to prosecute that system effectively. So it's a good one, I guess. The manager has finally done what we expected him to do, which is just adapt to what you have available. The players he has available, the ones that are fit, because United right now are depleted. In the defense, there are injuries to key figures like Maguire, Delete. You have the AFCON boys, the likes of Ahmad and Mbeumo, who are Mazraoui, who are with their national teams. Bruno is out injured. So the United right now are short-staffed, let me use that phrase. So you cannot afford to keep playing a system that clearly is not working because you don't have the right tools. So I think it's a good one. It's a smart decision, but it's a long time coming. I think this is a decision that he should have made a couple of months earlier. Don't have to wait till this long, but now he's done it. And let's just see if he's still going to be stubborn, be stuck in his ways, or he will continue to adapt till United probably wait till the summer, or maybe even the January window, add reinforcements, or wait till the summer, bring in new talent, and then see if he can actively play that system and play it effectively with, assets that will be at his disposal. So I think it's long overdue, really.
Talking about being long overdue, for me, I think Amorim didn't do anything wrong. I think it's just the English press trying to question him for everything.
The English press would always question you. You're the manager of one of the most successful clubs in the world. It's understandable that you will be scrutinized even by the people that don't deserve to scrutinize your work. This is Manchester United. We've seen players, be affected by that pressure. Managers come and go. But then again, one thing is, it's good if you have your philosophy, because under Erik ten Hag, before he eventually was let go of by the club, there were talks that United did not have an identity. Under Amorim, you can see that he's trying to create that identity. But when you don't have the necessary tools at your disposal, you are the one who's going to suffer the consequences, because you're insistent on doing something when it looks like you're being stubborn and it's clearly not working. You change, you adapt. That is one of the things that what would be one of the descriptions of a proper manager, your ability to adapt. And I think it took him too long to discover that. So probably if he could have done anything better, he could have made his decision months earlier, not now.
All right, let's quickly go for this break. We'll be right back.
All across Nigeria, one truth prevails. Football is not just played on the pitch. Arguments fly, tensions shift like defenders on the pitch. And when the ball finally enters the net, that is the 12-player full attack mode. 11 players play on the pitch, but we, the fans, play from anywhere. With Betano, fans don't just watch the match, we influence the game. Register now and join the 12th player. Betano, not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly. Whether your team still dey inside or don comot, one thing no dey change. Football still dey ginger us. The debate, the rivalry, the unpredictable goals wey fit land anytime. Betano dey front row for all of them. Every match, every shocker, every chance to play your part as the 12th player. The competition continues, and so does your game. Keep the passion going on Betano. Not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly.
Yes, anywhere you are listening to us, anywhere in the part of the world that you're joining us on Sport Hangout, don't just be a listener. make sure you are part of the 12th man rank on the field of play. We have the 11th player already. Betano is telling you that you should be the 12th rank player on the field of play. What they are simply telling you is that there are so many games for you to be won on Betano. Make sure you are engaging the platform and make sure you are doing the right thing to grab your bonus to join the ranks of the 12th player on the field of play. Because when we play together, the game changes. They are saying that you should do the right thing. Don't just sit around. Don't just talk. Make sure you are winning. Make sure you are making money. But why doing this? They said you must be 18 years and above, and make sure you register properly to get your bonus recovered. Let me quickly give you some of the games that will be played tomorrow. Nigeria is one of it, and there are so many big odds on Betano. Betano is saying Nigeria versus Uganda, and they're saying for Uganda to win this is 4.00, and for Nigeria to win this is 2.15, and for a draw is 3.20. Also, Tanzania will be playing Tunisia tomorrow in the African Cup of Nations. For Tanzania to win this is 8.75, and for Tunisia to win is 1.52, and for a draw right there is 4.00. Benin will also play Senegal tomorrow. For Benin to win is 13.00, and for Senegal to win is 1.32, and for a draw right there on Betano, they are saying is 5.30. Botswana also play DR Congo tomorrow, and for Botswana to win is 17.50, and for a draw right there is 6.10, and for DR Congo to win is 1.25. So what are you doing? Make sure you are staking high, and make sure you are staking responsibly. Make sure you are the 12th man on the field of play. Away from that, quick one, Deon. There are so many things happening on the in the world of sport, but this one is very daring to us. Anthony Joshua was involved in an accident earlier today, and two people died, and is being attended to in an hospital.
It's really sad. It's really, it's something that would have obviously you would have been shook if you heard the reports, really, because nobody wants to hear lives being lost, and it's really a sad one. Two of the people who unfortunately have passed on from that accident were people who were close to him. One of his personal trainers, and I think a
friend of his.
Yeah, friend. They were both friends, but one was a personal trainer and the other was, like, I think, one of his coaches. So it was a very sad one to hear, and a lot of reports coming. Even I even just found out that there's even some sort of video evidence of how the crash even happened, and
the car was beyond repair. If you see
a ghastly accident. While we are thankful that Anthony Joshua survived, but you just have to mourn the loss of the other individuals who sadly did not make it out, and we hope that their families can bear the losses this period, because this is the first season. Nobody wants to hear that sort of sad news, and it's a really sad one. But thankfully, Anthony Joshua made it out, and we wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, thankfully, he survived it, and we wish him a speedy recovery. Deon, quick one. Tomorrow, Nigeria is playing Uganda. What do you think the scoreline will be?
I expect a draw, just 1-1. Let's move on and focus on the knockout stages. Yeah.
All right, for me, I expect Nigeria to win. But don't forget, Betano have said that be the 12th man on the field of play. You can put your money on Nigeria to win and enjoy the rest of the game. For me, it's bye for now. You've done this with Ope Imoru alongside Deon. See you guys next year.
In the new year.
Same station. Sports Hangout will be back in the new year. Have a prosperous new year. Compliment of the season to our esteemed listener, and to you, Dayo, our lovely producer. We appreciate your work.
Yeah, you're not left out. You're not left out.
Compliment of the season. Have a prosperous new year.
Shout out to you.
Season to you guys also.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.